Normally when people ask me what I do, I say that it's skeleton, and I ask them if they know what skeleton is, and normally they'll say no. And then I'll say, oh, okay, it's like bobsleigh, but it's one person. We slide down the same track as bobsleigh head first, and that's skeleton. My uncle, he was the world champion in 1992. As a young kid, he made quite an impression on me, and I thought that was pretty cool. When you first start, you're kind of out of control because you don't really know how to control the sled. And then you're put on this track, and the track's going to get faster and faster, and there's no brakes, there's no steering wheel, there's no way for you to get off. The only way that you can slow it down is by crashing. I remember on the first day that I was doing skeleton, I got to the bottom and I just loved it. I thought it was fantastic, but other people were crying and bleeding. It's a really unique feeling sliding on the ice. It's unlike anything else I can really describe. I just fell in love with it. It became something that I could do well. You know, I wanted to become world champion. I wanted to win medals, and so it became a challenge to do the sport and to do well at it. I had to teach myself to a large degree. I had to, take myself overseas and just do it. We don't have any skeleton facilities in New Zealand. The training that I do in New Zealand for skeleton, it's mainly weight training and sprint training. And then normally we'll go over to Canada and have a off-season training camp over there. Some people say that doing skeleton is crazy, it's dangerous. Yeah, it is dangerous. I think the fastest track in the world at the moment is Whistler, and my top speed in Whistler is 147 kilometres an hour. When you're sliding down the track, there's a lot of pressure on your body. They say up to about 6 Gs in some corners. One of the things that the G-forces will often do is they'll actually close your eyes. You often can't see properly because of the speed and the angle of the corner. On tracks where you have a lot of G-forces and your neck muscles aren't strong enough, you'll often just lay your head or your helmet on the ice. And so your helmet will actually just scrape around the corner on the ice, and then once the G-forces come off, you can pick your head up off the ice and look straight ahead again. I've put everything I've got into the sport. Emotionally, physically, mentally. I've dedicated the last 11 years of my life purely to doing skeleton and to being the best that I can. If I'm able to stand on the podium in Sochi, that would be an incredible honour for me, and it would just be a way to repay the people that have gone out on a limb to support me. Being able to represent New Zealand and be part of the New Zealand team and know that New Zealand's watching, that means an incredible amount to me.